As we approach spring, many homeowners may want to consider selling their home. So that you're better prepared, I have put together a list of different ways a seller can sell their home. Sellers have various options when it comes to selling their home, each with its own advantages and considerations. Here are some ways a seller can sell their home. The first avenue is the conventional approach of engaging a real estate professional. In this method, the seller enlists the services of a real estate agent to showcase the property on the open market. The agent assumes the responsibility of comprehensive marketing, scheduling showings, managing negotiations, and covering associated marketing expenses in many cases. The transaction typically follows the traditional closing process. Advantages include leveraging the expertise of a seasoned professional, gaining broader exposure in the market, and the potential for achieving higher sales prices. However, it's important to note that this method may entail a longer selling period and comes with associated commission costs. Next up is the for sale by owner, or FSBO. It's like the seller decides to wear the real estate agent hat for a bit, handling all the usual tasks such as marketing, showings, and negotiations. Picture this. You're in direct contact with potential buyers, and hey, you may even save a bit on those real estate agent commissions. But here's the deal. You're in charge of the whole shebang, from marketing strategies and snazzy home photos to granting access to hosting open houses. The upside? Potential savings on commissions and a bit more control in the driver's seat. The downside? Brace yourself for some serious time and effort. Plus, you'll need to flex your real estate expertise muscles. Word on the street, it might be a little longer to sell, and studies show the possibility of a lower sales price. Let's talk about iBuyers. These are like the superheroes of quick sales. You, the seller, can skip the traditional market dance and sell directly to these iBuyer companies, getting yourself a speedy cash offer. If you're on board with the offer, boom, like the deal can close faster than you can say sold, usually within a few weeks. The perks? It's quick, it's convenient, and you get the certainty of a sale without diving into the usual real estate rigmarole. But, and there's always a but, iBuyers do have the quirks. They hit you with higher service fees, usually between 5 and 15%. And brace yourself, that initial cash offer might not exactly do you justice to your property's market value. Prepare to trade an additional 10 to 20% of your equity for a speedy sale. All told, the cost to sell to an iBuyer could cost you between 15 and 35% of the market value. Something to keep in mind in this fast-paced game. Buckle up for the auction scene. It's like the property stepping onto a stage and buyers are throwing bids like confetti. The deal? The one with the biggest bid at the end of the show gets the keys. Auctions can be the real deal, happening online or in the flesh, with the curtain falling on the highest bidder. The cool part? It can inject some urgency into the mix, potentially speeding up the sale. But there's always a but. The final price can be a bit of a mystery box, and sellers might find themselves footing some bills tied to the whole auction spectacle. It's like a high-stakes game, but if you play your cards right, it could be a showstopper.
All right, let's talk about the discount brokerage scene. So here's the deal. You team up with a savvy discount real estate agent who's all about cutting you a better deal on commissions, maybe a flat fee or just a reduced rate. It's like the traditional listing dance, but with a friendlier price tag. Now here's where it gets interesting. Kind of like when you're doing it yourself as a FSBO. You might find yourself chipping in for some marketing costs or even ponying up for extra services. The upside, you have sweet cost savings on commissions. The flip side, you might not get the red carpet treatment like you would with a full service agent. It's all about finding the sweet spot between savings and service. You know what I mean?
Lastly, let's dive into the lease option or rent-to-own game. Picture this. The buyer gets the keys and a cozy lease. But here's the kicker. They've got the option to make it official and buy the place down the road, usually at a set price. It's like a rental with a future twist. The buyer's paying rent, sure, but there's this window of time where they can decide to seal the deal and call it home sweet home. What's cool about it, it opens the door for potential buyers who might not be waving the traditional financing flag just yet. Now the catch, if the stars don't align and the buyer decides to pass on the option, the sale may not roll down the tracks. It's a bit like a real estate roller coaster, but if it clicks, it's a win-win for both parties. Before deciding on a method, sellers should consider their priorities, time frame, and level of involvement they are wanting in the selling process. Consulting with a real estate professional and understanding the local market conditions can help sellers make informed decisions that work best for their situation. My name is Paul Washington. I work with Keller Williams Realty. I'm a full-time realtor in business for over 25 years. Please like and subscribe to learn more about home selling process. Look forward to you in the future. Have a great day.